Welcome to NKTelco Sports. We're here at Ohio Northern Sports Center where the Heidelberg Student Princes take on the Polar Bears of Ohio Northern. Allen Knott Honda, Toyota Cross Car Center, El Campo Mexican Restaurant, Hengelson Sausage Company, Klein's Napa Auto Center, Norada Lanes, Ohio Northern University, NKT.TV, Viva Marie Italian Restaurant, Western Sizzlin' Steakhouse, NKTelco, Whatever Cards and Games, That Place for Pets, and Stites Grocery and Catering bringing you tonight's game between Ohio Northern and Heidelberg. I'm Dave Helmstead, alongside me Ron Cruzy, and we're just minutes away from the opening tip. Ohio Northern, Ron, trying to stop a losing skid that's reached 4 games.
Yeah, Ohio Northern's coming off a loss to John Carroll last Saturday, 80-74. They have lost 4 straight OAC games. The Polar Bears are led by 6'8" senior Ryan Bruns, averaging 20 points and 8 rebounds a game, and 6'2" junior Austin Allemeyer, averaging 11 points and 4 rebounds a game. And for Heidelberg, they come in with a 1-5 record, 1-2 in the OAC. Heidelberg lost to Mount Union on Saturday, 87-85. They are led by 6'3" senior Myron Pruitt, who is averaging 22 points and 11 rebounds a game. He was named the OAC Player of the Week this past week.
Ohio Northern 3-6 overall, looking for win number 1 in OAC play. Heidelberg 1-5 overall and 1-2 in OAC. We'll have the starting lineups and OAC basketball on NKTelco Sports right after this.
Trust us. NKTelco, a small town company with a big focus on customer service. We build business the old-fashioned way.
Trust us to be your internet provider.
Trust us to help you find the right cable package for your viewing needs.
Trust us to answer your questions any time of the day.
Trust NKTelco to be on call. Deliver and make sure your service is tailored to meet your needs.
We serve commercial and residential customers to meet their communication needs. Trust us at NKTelco.
Back here at the Ohio Northern University Sports Center, the introduction of the Ohio Northern University Polar Bears starting lineup is just about to be done by public address announcer Mike Miller. There you see Austin Allemeyer, one of the starters for the Polar Bears, and then comes number 13, Daniel Donner for Ohio Northern. Also Daniel Unruh, number 14. Number 25, Ty Staten. And the big man in the middle for Ohio Northern, number 21, Ryan Bruns. Let's take a look at our keys to the game, brought to you by Stites Grocery and Catering.
For Heidelberg, the first key is defend the paint. Ohio Northern will want to get the ball inside. The second key is shoot well from behind the arc. Heidelberg takes 34 threes per game. For Ohio Northern, they need to control the pace of the game. They can't allow Heidelberg to force them into a fast-paced game, causing turnovers. And the second key is look inside. The Polar Bears offense must go through Ryan Bruns.
And our game is underway here at Ohio Northern. And boy, you know, controlling the pace of the game for the Polar Bears, definitely an important factor in this one.
Yeah, we look for Heidelberg to press full court, and Ohio Northern has to take their time against the press. Be patient. Don't turn the ball over.
Watkins outside jumper, no good. Donner with a rebound, and the Polar Bears will have their first shot at the basket. One other thing, as we talked before the game with Coach Bensman, inside it goes to Donner, and Ohio Northern is up 2-0. Is the depth of the Ohio Northern team. We may see some different people in different places here off the bench for Ohio Northern.
That time they went into Donner, you know, all the attention, or a lot of the attention, is going to go to Bruns. So if they can get Donner on the low post opposite of Bruns, he could have a big game.
Student Princes with the basketball as first minute of play is history. Over in the corner, the shot no good as Dixon shot off target. Allemeyer will track it down.
And Heidelberg will put up the threes. They average 34 threes a game that they attempt.
Staten over to Unruh. Unruh, he'll go to the right side on Dixon. Looks inside further to Bruns. Shot no good. Rebound comes down to Dixon.
That's a shot that Bruns probably would make most of the time.
Pruitt, long range shot no good. Battle for the rebound comes back down to Heidelberg. Pruitt had quite the game in the Student Prince's last start. Another long range three by Dylan Woods off target, but Pruitt is there for the rebound, and the 6'5 senior has Heidelberg on the board with 18:15 to go, and that place for Pet's scoreboard.
They're picking him up man to man, full court.
Unruh back over to Staten. He'll push it up court to Bruns. Bruns will try to go inside against Pruitt. Turnaround jumper no good. Rebound. Watkins. Here comes Heidelberg. Pruitt. Fadeaway. Pushes it in the corner to Dixon. Dixon down the lane. Unruh on him, and good defensive play by Unruh. Donner up court quickly, and Allemeyer will have it in the wing. He'll try to go inside. No room there. Stops the dribble. Back out to Donner. Donner will try to work it inside. He'll push it back out. Allemeyer down the lane. Shot up and in. It's going to be a foul on Heidelberg.
And a good matchup that we see already on both ends of the floor. Bruns is guarding Pruitt, and Pruitt is guarding Bruns. So neither one of them can get into foul trouble. That's going to hurt their teams. But then again, they're guarding the best offensive player on the other team. So it's pretty important that they stay in the game.
Connor Hutchinson, number 33, into the lineup for Heidelberg, as is number 1, Kurt Jacobs. As Heidelberg makes a substitute at the 17:25 mark, they'll have the basketball as they trail by 2. Jacobs over in the wing, back out front to Watkins. Pruitt. Myron Pruitt with the 3, and Heidelberg has the lead at 5-4.
And that's the big difference there, because Pruitt's going to play on the outside on offense. He starts out there, but he can go inside, where Bruns is basically inside.
Woods with the basketball. He goes against Staten. Pass inside Pruitt. Off the glass, no good. Rebound to Donner. Lob into Bruns. It's going to be fouled on the backside by Connor Hutchinson.
Yeah, that time they had backside help the way they wanted it, but just a little bit too late. So Bruns is going to the line. He's a 74% free throw shooter on the year, 40 of 54.
Seth Holman and number 5, Elijah Purdue, into the lineup for Heidelberg. Second free throw good by Bruns. He averages 20.7 points per game, so made free throw, and it's tied at 5, and Pruitt will hit the jump shot. 7-5 as Heidelberg applies the pressure, which is something that Ohio Northern's seen quite a lot this season. Allemeyer will bring it across the timeline. Going to be a reach foul on number 22, Seth Holman, 6'4" freshman out of Clyde, Ohio.
Holman tried to squeeze in between the screen and the ball and got caught for holding.
Ohio Northern will inbound it. Unruh puts the shot up, around and out. Rebound comes down to Hutchinson. Dixon up court. Make that number 5, Colby Kelly.
The ball went off the support on the backboard, so it becomes a dead ball, becomes ONU's basketball.
Colby Kelly, number 5, out of Van Wert, freshman 5'10" guard into the lineup for Heidelberg. Northern brings it up court. They're down by 2. On that Place for Pets scoreboard, it's 7-5. Donner tries to get it to Bruns. It's going to go out of bounds. That's going to be a turnover for Ohio Northern.
Yeah, the right idea, just not the best execution of it.
Heidelberg brings it up court. Kelly back over to Jacobs. He'll take the 3. Shot no good, and rebound comes down to Unruh.
A good hustling rebound there by Unruh. Got it off the bounce.
Staten over to Allemeyer. Feed inside. Bruns triple teamed inside as the Heidelberg defense collapses around Bruns.
And they see it coming. You just about have to reverse the basketball, and that'll take the help away from it a little bit, and might be easier to get the ball inside if they can just reverse it and have Bruns come across the lane to receive the ball.
Ohio Northern 2 out of 6 from the field, 33%. They've got to take a 3-point shot, but there's the pass inside Bruns.
Yeah.
Nice shot.
That's just what we were talking about, him coming across the lane to get the ball. It's very difficult to help out on something like that.
Bruns basket ties it up at 7.
They got Bruns on a pushing underneath. That's not the way you want to draw the foul.
That's Bruns' first foul. 14:51 to go here. Opening half of basketball.
And Pruitt is out of the game right now, taking a break. So you would think Ohio Northern might be their time to make a run.
Kelly down the lane. Off balance shot, no good. Rebound comes down to Unruh. Allemeyer, number 5 with the basketball, going to the right side of Bruns and to the hoop, and he'll score. Nice move.
Yeah, nice strong take to the bucket. Drew some contact, but still made the basket.
Caleb Bryan off the Ohio Northern bench. He'll come into the lineup in a moment. Jacobs shot no good. That's a Heidelberg turnover as Staten finds the loose basketball, and Ty will bring it up court. He goes to the left side, and Allemeyer. Allemeyer's open. He'll take the shot, and off the end of the rim. Front of the rim, and Jacobs with the rebound. Pushes it out to Hutchinson. Loose ball picked up by Bruns, but a whistle.
Good hustle by Daniel Donner there to keep that ball alive. And I'm not sure what the call was there, Dave.
It might have been just traveling, but I'm not really sure.
I didn't see him make a.
He didn't give a sign.
No.
But he changed possession, so guess is that
Ohio Northern did something wrong.
Heidelberg with the basketball as Woods handles it back over to Pruitt, back into the lineup, and Myron Pruitt connects.
Okay, so Pruitt comes in and Bruns goes out, so Donner will be guarding Pruitt.
We're tied at 9. Allemeyer back out. Unruh looks inside for Donner. Defense collapses around him. Back out to Unruh. Shot no good. Rebound comes down to Heidelberg. Quickly up court. Dixon off the glass. 11-9. Heidelberg with a 2-point lead. Dylan Woods on Staten as Staten goes to the right side. Back in the corner to Unruh. Tries to get it inside to Donner. Ball tipped away as Bryan will get it. He loses it. Picked up, and Bryan will come up with the basketball, and Ohio Northern will keep it. Staten inside.
Boy, it's like the ball has grease on it or something there. Mishandled 2 in a row.
Let's see what Staten can do. He looks inside at Donner. Donner well defended. Back out Bryan. Bryan tries to go inside. Shot is going to be a little bit short, and Pruitt will have the rebound for Heidelberg. Three-point shot from the corner, no good as Hanley takes the shot. Rebound to Ohio Northern. Allemeyer. Fast-paced game, Ron, but not a lot of scoring.
No, they're putting it up from outside as Heidelberg. They've only made 1 3.
Bryan back over to Allemeyer. Allemeyer down the lane. Shot doesn't go. Rebound. Dixon. He'll push it up court. He's going to go on Staten one-on-one off the glass. Shot doesn't go, but there's Pruitt. He'll put it up. No good. Pruitt again. Left-handed shot is good, and boy, Myron Pruitt is a workhorse for the Heidelberg Student Princes.
He is a load down there. He puts it up and gets his own rebound, puts it back up. So anybody comes in averaging 11 or 12 rebounds a game, I think 11 rebounds a game he averages. You need to keep him off the boards.
Unruh, we've got a foul against Josh Dixon, 5'11" junior out of Lima Central Catholic. Got a timeout on the court, 11:24 to go here in the first half. Heidelberg 13, Ohio Northern 9. We'll be back right after this.
Here's the thing. If you're the kind of guy who eats, sleeps, and breathes farming, who gets up at dawn, determined to get the best crop and the best yield, why surrender to the mercy of the water table? Cy Schwiedemann Incorporated can lower your water table to an average of 2 to 3 feet below the surface, allowing you to grow stronger, healthier plants that root deeper, that are more resilient to the elements, that enable longer growing seasons, and can produce higher results in the fields and in your pocket. Trust CSI, your drainage experts since 1946.
You know Stites Grocery as a discount grocery store for over 30 years. You know us for our great variety of food at very reasonable prices and our high-quality meat department where you can get our deli and meats at low prices. But did you know we've been catering for over 10 years? We specialize in wedding receptions and other events. We can customize your party with a variety of options. Stites Grocery and Catering in Lima. Stop in, call us, or check out our Facebook page for our daily deals.
Milestone reached by Myron Pruitt with 11:24 to go in the timeout. He needed 3 to hit the 1,000-point mark, and Ron, he's standing at 11 out of Heidelberg's 13 points so far here this evening.
Yeah, that's quite a milestone for any player. That's what they look forward to, and didn't take him long to get it here tonight.
Real workhorse inside for Heidelberg, that's for sure. And the timeout, and Brunn's out of the lineup, and Heidelberg with a 4-point lead for the moment.
Yeah, Pruitt's 11.5 rebounds a game and 22.5 points a game. That ranks first and second in the conference respectively. So he's having quite a year for the Student Princes.
Ryan McClurg, number 12, and number 23, Colton Bachman, will enter the lineup for Ohio Northern. McClurg, a 6'2" sophomore out of Troy, and Colton Bachman, a 6'4" sophomore out of Piqua, will enter into the lineup. And one thing Ohio Northern would welcome is some points off that bench.
Yeah, they could use that and somebody to take control of the basketball, not turn it over. And so far they're doing a pretty good job handling the ball.
Allemeyer out front. Guarded by Hanley. Allemeyer goes to the lane. Shot no good. Rebound to Bryan. Back in the corner is Bachman. He'll take the shot. No good. Rebound. Pruitt has his hands on it. Loose basketball. It's going to go all the way up court as Watkins will chase it down, and Pruitt's there somehow.
That's hot potato.
But Ohio Northern has the ball as McClurg will bring it up court. Allemeyer will pick it up. Shot clock at 10 seconds. Allemeyer looks for Donner. Back over in the corner. McClurg off balance shot, no good. Rebound comes down to Pruitt.
That's what they got to stay away from, getting the clock down too far, and then they have to take an off balance shot.
They'll push it out to Pruitt. Open. Myron Pruitt.
Boy, you got to know where he is. You got to get a hand up and make him put the ball on the floor.
14 out of 16 points. Need to put a GPS on him or something.
Yeah. They're trapping out of a 2-2-1 press now.
Inside the basketball goes to Donner. Turn around. Hook shot is good, and nice shot by Daniel Donner. He's got 4 points, and Ohio Northern now down by 5. Pruitt on Donner. Shot no good. Tipped out of bounds by Pruitt.
That's probably one of the easier shots he had. Off the back of the iron. And Bruns comes back in the game replacing Donner.
Number 12, Ryan McClurg, will inbound it for Ohio Northern.
So Ohio Northern's in a 4 across press break now. You'll see the big guy take off.
Allemeyer going up against Woods.
Yeah.
Double team.
Here's
Back over to Bachman.
Here's where they got to take their time. Don't get in a hurry. That 2-2-1 press, that's what it's designed to do. It's designed to get you on the sideline and then speed you up, get you out of control. I always compare that to maybe a kid on a bicycle. If he's going 5 mile an hour, he's all right, but you speed him up to about 25 or 30 and you're going to have an accident.
Long range jumper by Dylan Woods, and the sophomore guard connects. He's out of Cincinnati Christian, and it's 19-11.
And see, this is where somebody's got to take charge. Just take your time, find the open guy, pass diagonally, and get the ball up the floor.
McClurg with the inbounds pass. It's going to be, fortunately, tipped out of bounds by Heidelberg.
Must have bounced off the baseline because it came off of an Ohio Northern player.
Allemeyer back over to McClurg. McClurg will handle it out front. Left side is Bryan. He'll go down the lane, and there's going to be a foul beforehand. It's going to go against Jimmy Hanley, number 10, I believe. There you see it on our replay. McClurg inbound to Bruns. Back over to Bryan. McClurg shot no good. Off the glass, Bruns, his shot no good. Hutchinson with a rebound. Up court quickly, the Heidelberg Princes, student Princes, and Dixon will sneak inside, and Heidelberg now has a 10-point lead. 21-11 with 8:32 to go here in the first half. McClurg. Allemeyer will settle it down out front. Bachman in the right side, he's number 23. Bryan with the basketball. Back over to Allemeyer, he'll toss it back over to Bachman. Bachman back over to McClurg. McClurg. Bryan puts the shot up and in. Caleb Bryan with the shot.
There they cleared the lane out, just Bruns under there and tried a high-low. Got to the basket on a drive.
Hutchinson with a long range three, but Allemeyer will get the rebound. Allemeyer looks inside for Bruns. Bachman in the left side. Allemeyer goes around back to the other side. McClurg circles out into Bryan. Bryan tries to get it to Bruns. Tipped away. Here comes Dixon. Heidelberg with the basketball. They'll dump it back to Pruitt. Shot no good. Bryan with a rebound.
And Pruitt is limping a little bit, grabbing his ankle.
Got a break in the action. Pruitt limping, and he'll go to the bench.
Not sure, might have stepped on somebody's foot underneath the basket or just come down wrong.
That would be a huge loss for Heidelberg, though I don't think the injury is serious, as Pruitt will go out. (21-13), Heidelberg with the lead, 7:26 to go. Grant McConnell into the lineup, or make that Kevin Austin into the lineup for Ohio Northern. He's number 2.
A 6'2" senior from Cincinnati.
Out of Winton Woods. Bruns. Whistle stops the action. Foul will go against Logan Westholmes, his
There
first.
You see on the replay, just a little too late, a little too much contact on the way of the bucket.
Westholmes out of Miami East. Inside Bruns, turnaround jumper is good. So Bruns will step to the line.
Referees are trying to clean it up a little bit. A lot of contact before a guy gets the ball.
Bruns will connect. Ryan, a 74% free throw shooter. Second free throw also good. Alex Arleno in the game for Heidelberg. He's a sophomore, 6'6", out of Paulding. Arleno in the game for Heidelberg. With the basketball is Kelly. Back over to Hutchinson. Inside it goes to number 32, Arleno. He'll take the off-balance shot but draw the foul.
A good move there. Going to the basket, kind of under and up type move. And you got Donner to reach and foul him on the layup.
So we have a timeout with 6:48 to go in this one. First half play, Heidelberg 21, Ohio Northern 15. We'll be back right after this.
Lanes in Ada offers men's league bowls on Mondays and Wednesday evenings, women's league bowls on Thursday evenings, couples bowls on Friday evenings, kids bowl on Saturday mornings from December through March, Scotch mixed double bowls on the last Saturday of every month, open bowling on Saturday evening, Saturday afternoon reserve the bowling alley for children's birthday parties, and on Sunday, lanes are available to reserve for birthdays of any age as well as for group events. Check out RadioLanes.com for more info.
Ohio Northern in Heidelberg in OAC play. Ohio Northern 3-6 overall and 0-4 in conference play. Heidelberg just 1-5 overall and only one win in OAC play. So far, this has just been an offensive struggle for really both of these two teams. Taking a look at some of the numbers there, Ron. Ohio Northern's looking for their first three-point shot.
Yeah, they are. They are 0 of 5 from the three-point line. Heidelberg 3 of 11. That's not real good either. But one thing I noticed, Dave, is field goal percentage. Heidelberg opponents average 48% from the field. Now that tells me that their inside defense probably isn't the greatest because people are getting easy shots on them to be at 48%. From the three-point line, their opponents are shooting 35, and that's pretty average for the league anyway. So, but that 48% kind of stands out to me.
Alex Arleno will step to the free throw line. 6'6" sophomore, as we said, out of Paulding, and he'll connect on the free throw. Arleno just at the line. That's the 5th time he's been at the line, so he's 2 out of 5 from the free throw line as we hit the 6:42 mark here as Kevin Austin handles the basketball for Ohio Northern. Ty Staten over to the right side. Donner. Bruns out top. Back over to Unruh, who's back into the lineup. Down the lane, short pull-up jump shot, no good. Rebounded by Staten, up and in.
Just in the right place, the right time for Staten.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
No, nobody boxed him out, and he was standing there, and here come the ball.
On the baseline is Hutchinson, shot blocked by Bruns. And boy, Ryan Bruns, he's a shot blocker,
Yep.
isn't he?
The all-time leader in block shots at Ohio Northern.
Battle between Donner and Arleno. Heidelberg will have the turnover as they move it up court quickly. Jacobs on the left side as Arleno puts the ball on the floor. Bruns has him, shot off the glass, up and in. Arlano with the shot. Got a whistle on the play.
Got a hold. Unruh cut across the lane and was held there. I think that was by number 1, Kurt Jacobs.
Jacobs with the foul as Pruitt will come back into the lineup for Heidelberg. Allemeyer will come back in for Ohio Northern, as does number 22, Caleb Bryan.
And Bryan's averaging 8 points a game for the Polar Bears, a 6'4" junior from Pittsburgh.
Shot from the corner, no good. Rebound tipped out of bounds by Heidelberg as Jacobs tips it out of bounds, and that's going to be Polar Bears basketball with 5:25 to go. Down by 8 points. Alomar will inbound it. Bruns did have his man beat deep.
And that was Pruitt trying to find him. He's back in the game.
Bryan looks inside as Staten runs the cut across. Bruns top of the key. Left side, Bryan. Back out to Allemeyer. Staten, shot clock now goes under 10. Staten with a 15-footer, shot no good, and the rebound comes down to Arleno. It's going to be tipped by Bryan.
They say it was off kick by Ohio Northern. Kind of couldn't help it. Pass was right off the shin.
Inbounds to Pruitt. He'll take the three. Shot no good. Bruns in position for the rebound.
They could use a bucket here, down by 7.
Bruns back over to Bryan. Bryan gets it over to Unruh, gets it inside to Bruns,
nice
right where they
move.
want it. Nice move, but it doesn't go.
Everything but the bucket.
Pruitt on the floor inside. Turnaround jumper, no good, but there's Bruns.
Pruitt seems to be moving well now again.
Staten. Handling the basketball. Unruh in front of him, back over to Bryan. Bryan over to Allemeyer. Unruh right side. He puts the ball on the floor underneath the basket. He'll push it out to Bryan. Bryan back on that baseline, and going to be a charge on Bryan.
Just a little bit out of control. Had his man beat, but there was another one waiting on him. He went up in the air, and the only thing he could do with it at that point was pass it. So it stayed 7-point difference here for a little while.
Heidelberg with that 7-point lead. Long range jumper, Woods, make it 10.
Come in the game averaging 12 points a game from Cincinnati Christian High School, 6'1" sophomore.
Unruh.
Nice
over to
pass.
Bruns, easy bucket.
Yeah. Nice pass there by Unruh.
3:22 to go here in the first half. Pruitt. He's got 14 of those 27 Heidelberg points. Shot no good by Hutchinson. Rebound will come down to Bryan.
Yeah, I think Brunn's got a piece of that shot.
Here comes Allemeyer. He'll take the pass and go to the baseline. Pushes it back out. Unruh trying to go down the lane. He'll dump it off to Bruns. He'll try to make a move. He's double teamed. Getting a little help. Back out front. Unruh will handle the tipped basketball.
Shot clock down to 7.
Unruh steps back. Bruns will put it on the floor. Takes the shot, no good, and Pruitt will get the rebound. Pruitt, long range, drains it.
He got his shot back too.
Got 17 points. They try to go inside the Bruns, but there's a whistle.
Call foul before the pass. There's like a lot of conversation between the officials and the players.
There you see Staten and Ohio Northern coach Rich Bensman. Staten goes out. Bruns will go to the line. What do you think the conversation is about? If we knew that, we'd be.
Yeah.
Bruns will hit the free throw. They're just animated officials, right?
Yeah, I guess. They don't seem to agree when the conversation first starts, and then it seems like the player always nods his head, and I'm still not sure he agrees with him.
So we got a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here and remind you that tonight's game here at Ohio Northern brought to you by the following fine sponsors: Cross Car Center, the right choice; El Campo Mexican Restaurant for the best Mexican food; Hengelson Sausage Company, Lima's finest handcraft sausages; Nor-Ada Lanes, where you're always welcome; Viva Maria Italian Restaurant, authentic Italian, catering available. Don't forget the cannolis. Western Sizzlin' Steakhouse, home of the flame-kissed steak. NKTelco, whatever cards and games, where there's fun for everyone. NKT.TV, Ohio Northern University, Allen Knott Honda Toyota, a better experience at a better price only at Allen Knott. Cy Schwederman, and also Stites Grocery and Catering for the best prices around. 9-point difference, Ohio Northern on the short end as to the baseline goes the Student Princes, and Dylan Woods with the, or rather make that Watkins with the basket. Paris Watkins has his first basket of the evening, and Ohio Northern with the ball is Allemeyer. He'll work to the right side, looks at Bryan, he'll get it, but Pruitt will tip it out of bounds.
Yeah, Northern got caught on that last possession. Just no weak side help at all. Get in the lane, stop the basketball.
Inbounds to Unruh. Back out to McClurg, who's into the lineup. Unruh will take the three, shot no good, and it's going to come down to number 11, Paris Watkins. Up court quickly comes Woods. They move it around, they get it inside to Pruitt. Pruitt off the glass, and he'll connect.
He's got 19 points already here in the first half.
McClurg double teamed. Back over to Allemeyer. Over to Unruh. Tipped away by off of Bruns, but Unruh will pick it up. And Ohio Northern with the turnover. There you see Myron Pruitt, number 23, and Ohio Northern back on defense as Heidelberg will inbound it. 13-point margin on that Place for Pets scoreboard. Jump shot from outside, no good.
Yeah, High Northern needs a bucket here, down by 13. They need a little bit of momentum going into the halftime. They turn it over, but Heidelberg steps on the baseline, going to turn it back over to the Polar Bears. Let's see if they can get a bucket off of a set play on an out of bounds. Get ball into Bruns. New shot clock. There they reverse the basketball, see if they can get it inside now. Donner takes the three and in and out. Student Princes come down the floor with 8 seconds to go. And Bruns with another block in the ball game. 5.8 seconds here in the first half. Ohio Northern can't afford to give up another bucket here in the first half. They're already down by 13. Pruitt with a long three, and he drains it. That gives him 32 points here in the first half. It's been the Pruitt show. 37 Heidelberg, 21 Ohio Northern. And it's been an up and down game, and ONU's on the short end of the stick right now. We're going to turn it over to Dave, who has Coach Bensman.
It's over. Heidelberg with the lead. Coach, how do you assess your team's performance in the first half?
Just they're allowing it to be very physical, so we got to play through that, and we got to be stronger with the basketball, ripping the ball, making stronger cuts. They're taking the top side of the floor. We got to set them up there. And we got to tack them down low towards the basket. So, and we're not doing any of that. We got to cut harder. I mean, they're definitely allowed to be very physical. So we've got to make sure that we play through that, and we got to move a little harder. And that's we're not getting to our spots and not be able to get in our stuff because they're impeding our movement. So we just got to be better through that.
How do you handle Pruitt? He's got a lot of points here in the first half.
He can shoot the ball from the perimeter, and he's doing a good job inside. So, we got to make sure we stay attached to him, which we talked about. We got to stay attached to him, and we're, if we're not cerebral about what we're doing, then that's not good either.
All right. Thank you very much, Coach. Here at halftime, Heidelberg with the lead over Ohio Northern. We'll be back with more right after this.
At That Place for Pets, we offer classes for puppies to seniors, puppy kindergarten, family dog, advanced or top dog, and agility classes. If you're looking for a place for your dog to play, we offer doggy daycare. Let them play in a monitored, temperature-controlled area. Doggy daycare is available Monday through Friday, 6:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Screening is required. At That Place for Pets, our groomers are ready to help your pet look their best. Call today for your appointment. That Place for Pets, for playing, training, and grooming, where every dog can be a top dog.
Whatever Cards and Games in Ada is your locally owned, family-friendly business for all your gaming needs. We carry a wide range of collectible card games, board games, family games, role-playing games, educational games for all ages, and more. Stop in today for your much-needed expansion packs and war miniatures. We are an official tournament store for Yu-Gi-Oh!, Magic the Gathering, and Cardfight Vanguard. Expect an enjoyable time at Whatever Cards and Games, where there's fun for everyone.
In business since 1986, Klein's Auto Parts and Repair Center has been the go-to place for auto repairs. Our store is well stocked with high-quality Napa parts. Our Napa Auto Repair Center is a full-service garage located right next door. Check out these specials. With locations in Ada, Kenton, and Bellefontaine, you are never far from quality auto parts and services.
NKTelco, a small-town company with a big focus on customer service. We build business the old-fashioned way.
Trust us to be your internet provider.
Trust us to help you find the right cable package for your viewing needs.
Trust us to answer your questions any time of the day.
Trust NKTelco to be on call. Deliver and make sure your service is tailored to meet your needs.
We serve commercial and residential customers to meet their communication needs. Trust us at NKTelco.
Here's the thing. If you're the kind of guy who eats, sleeps, and breathes farming, who gets up at dawn, determined to get the best crop and the best yield, why surrender to the mercy of the water table? Schweiderman Incorporated can lower your water table to an average of 2 to 3 feet below the surface, allowing you to grow stronger, healthier plants that root deeper, that are more resilient to the elements, that enable longer growing seasons, and can produce higher results in the fields and in your pocket. Trust CSI, your drainage experts since 1946.
You know Stites Grocery as a discount grocery store for over 30 years. You know us for our great variety of food at very reasonable prices and our high-quality meat department where you can get our deli and meats at low prices. But did you know we've been catering for over 10 years? We specialize in wedding receptions and other events. We can customize your party with a variety of options. Stites Grocery and Catering in Lima. Stop in, call us, or check out our Facebook page for our daily deals.
Here at halftime, Ohio Northern finds themselves trailing Heidelberg 37-21. With us tonight here at halftime, we got Tim Fetter from Stites Grocery and Catering. And Tim, observations on the first half of basketball for the Polar Bears. Not a pleasant one so far.
No, I think their whole problem was Myron Pruitt. At one time, he had 14 out of the first 16 points. I see he's 4 for 6 and on threes, and man, does he have a quick delivery.
Yeah, and he's got 22 points so far out of Heidelberg's 37. And so the Polar Bears going to have to find a way to stop him. As far as Stites Grocery and Catering, what's new and what's happening here in the coming weeks?
Well, we're just in the middle of deer processing. We do that on the side besides our grocery and catering. Now, this time of year, the catering business slows down because of the holidays, and it does not hurt my feelings at all because you know, we've been going full blown with that. And grocery business with people Christmas shopping, it slows down too. So the deer processing kind of, you know, takes up the slack. So.
And if somebody would want a deer process, how do they go about it?
Well, they just call and I just took a couple in today, and one of them was a roadkill. Somebody hit it with a car and totaled their car. And that kind of makes an expensive deer. But yeah, they call the store and we'll set everything up for them.
All right, well, thanks for joining us here at halftime, Tim. We'll be back to take a look at our statistics on Ohio Northern and Heidelberg here in OAC play right after this.
Lanes and Ada offers men's league bowls on Mondays and Wednesday evenings, women's league bowls on Thursday evenings, couples bowls on Friday evenings, kids bowl on Saturday mornings from December through March, Scotch mixed double bowls on the last Saturday of every month, open bowling on Saturday evening, Saturday afternoon reserve the bowling alley for children's birthday parties, and on Sunday, lanes are available to reserve for birthdays of any age as well as for group events. Check out NKTelco.com for more info.
At That Place for Pets, we offer classes for puppies to seniors, puppy kindergarten, family dog, advanced or top dog, and agility classes. If you're looking for a place for your dog to play, we offer doggy daycare. Let them play in a monitored, temperature-controlled area. Doggy daycare is available Monday through Friday, 6:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Screening is required. At That Place for Pets, our groomers are ready to help your pet look their best. Call today for your appointment. That Place for Pets, for playing, training, and grooming, where every dog can be a top dog.
Whatever Cards and Games in Ada is your locally owned, family-friendly business for all your gaming needs. We carry a wide range of collectible card games, board games, family games, role-playing games, educational games for all ages, and more. Stop in today for your much-needed expansion packs and war miniatures. We are an official tournament store for Yu-Gi-Oh!, Magic the Gathering, and Cardfight Vanguard. Expect an enjoyable time at Whatever Cards and Games, where there's fun for everyone.
In business since 1986, Klein's Auto Parts and Repair Center has been the go-to place for auto repairs. Our store is well stocked with high-quality Napa parts. Our Napa Auto Repair Center is a full-service garage located right next door. Check out these specials. With locations in Ada, Kenton, and Bellefontaine, you are never far from quality auto parts and services.
Trust us. NKTelco, a small-town company with a big focus on customer service. We build business the old-fashioned way.
Trust us to be your internet provider.
Trust us to help you find the right cable package for your viewing needs.
Trust us to answer your questions any time of the day.
Trust NKTelco to be on call. Deliver and make sure your service is tailored to meet your needs.
We serve commercial and residential customers to meet their communication needs. Trust us at NKTelco.
Here's the thing. If you're the kind of guy who eats, sleeps, and breathes farming, who gets up at dawn, determined to get the best crop and the best yield, why surrender to the mercy of the water table? Cy Schwiedemann Incorporated can lower your water table to an average of 2 to 3 feet below the surface, allowing you to grow stronger, healthier plants that root deeper, that are more resilient to the elements, that enable longer growing seasons, and can produce higher results in the fields and in your pocket. Trust CSI, your drainage experts since 1946.
You know Stites Grocery as a discount grocery store for over 30 years. You know us for our great variety of food at very reasonable prices and our high-quality meat department where you can get our deli and meats at low prices. But did you know we've been catering for over 10 years? We specialize in wedding receptions and other events. We can customize your party with a variety of options. Stites Grocery and Catering in Lima. Stop in, call us, or check out our Facebook page for our daily deals.
Lanes in Ada offers men's league bowls on Mondays and Wednesday evenings, women's league bowls on Thursday evenings, couples bowls on Friday evenings, Kids Bowl on Saturday mornings from December through March, Scotch Mixed Double Bowls on the last Saturday of every month, open bowling on Saturday evening, Saturday afternoon reserve the bowling alley for children's birthday parties, and on Sunday, lanes are available to reserve for birthdays of any age as well as for group events. Check out RaiderLanes.com for more info.
Here at halftime, Ohio Northern down 37-21 to Heidelberg. And let's take a look at the first half numbers. And boy, Heidelberg's just
yeah, they are. They're going to, especially on a 3, 6 of 17 for Heidelberg, and that's right at their average, really. And for Ohio Northern, 0 of 7 from the three-point line. Not very many foul shots being shot. Not very many fouls being called. And rebounding-wise, it's pretty even. 24 for Heidelberg and 20 for Ohio Northern. Turnovers, 7 for Ohio Northern, and they came pretty much in a group there toward the end of the first half. And Heidelberg, that's when they made their run from 7 to 16 points. They got those off of turnovers, basically.
Second half is about to begin, the final 20 minutes. What do you think, Ron, for Ohio Northern to climb back into this one?
Well, it's going to be hard for them, but, you know, they got to stick with what they came here doing. They need to get the ball inside. That's number one. They're not hitting from outside, and boom, just as I say that, I should have said they're going to start hitting from outside, Dave.
Well, he was open, too.
But yeah,
that hasn't happened a lot in the first half.
That helps out a lot. But, yeah, if they find somebody hot from the 3, that's going to be oh, boy.
Or you can go inside and dunk it.
That was a set play. You can tell that coming out of the locker room.
Pruitt's got 24.
Yeah, he is one heck of a player.
Fine player, Myron Pruitt. It's 39-24 as the ball goes inside to Bruns.
Yeah, that's pretty good when you come out of the locker room, run a set play, and get a dunk off of it. That's what I like to see. I like to see a set play every once in a while to get the guy the ball that you want to have it.
Alamire will take it to the hoop, and he'll draw the foul. And
so many times, especially in high school nowadays, you just see the offense being run. You don't see any set plays there. There's a couple teams that's known for coming out of timeouts and the beginning of a quarter they'll run a set play maybe to get a backdoor play or something like that. And that's the kind of basketball I like to watch.
Alamire with the second free throw, a little bit too strong, and Woods will have the rebound. Alamire with 8 points so far. He had 18 in his last start. There's Nixon back over on the left side. Jacobs pushes it out to the right side. Shot no good as Watkins shot off target. And Ty Staten will bring it up court.
Yeah, Northern, they just have to realize you're not going to catch up by being down 16 points. You're not going to catch up in 1 minute or 3 minutes. It's going to take 8, 9 minutes to try to get back into it. Your first goal is to get it down into single digits and then go from there.
Inside to Pruitt. Bruns is on him. He'll dump it off, and with the easy bucket on the other side is Jimmy Hanley.
So Pruitt says, you put 2 guys on me, I'm going to find the open guy, and we're going to get an easy one.
Bruns will come up and pick the basketball up. Alamire will take it to the hoop and score. Austin Alamire goes into double figures with 10, but right back comes the Heidelberg Student Princes, and the rebound shot put in by Josh Dixon. Watkins missed the shot, but Dixon put it right back up and in.
I think Watkins might have heard some footsteps coming there from Bruns. He was timing that and took
Unruh with the jump shot.
Took his mind off the layup.
Timeout, Ohio Northern, 17:32 to go. Heidelberg 43, Ohio Northern 31. We'll be back right after this.
At That Place for Pets, we offer classes for puppies to seniors, puppy kindergarten, family dog, advanced or top dog, and agility classes. If you're looking for a place for your dog to play, we offer doggy daycare. Let them play in a monitored, temperature-controlled area. Doggy daycare is available Monday through Friday, 6:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Screening is required. At That Place for Pets, our groomers are ready to help your pet look their best. Call today for your appointment. That Place for Pets, for playing, training, and grooming, where every dog can be a top dog.
Whatever Cards and Games in Ada is your locally owned, family-friendly business for all your gaming needs. We carry a wide range of collectible card games, board games, family games, role-playing games, educational games for all ages, and more. Stop in today for your much-needed expansion packs and war miniatures. We are an official tournament store for Yu-Gi-Oh!, Magic the Gathering, and Cardfight Vanguard. Expect an enjoyable time at Whatever Cards and Games, where there's fun for everyone.
There you see the Polar Bears. They take the timeout. Difference is 12 points. Heidelberg with the lead, 17:32 to go. And Coach Rich Bensman not particularly happy and calls that timeout. I think the pace just a little bit more than what he cares to see here in the early going of the second half.
Yeah, I don't think he's happy with the offense, and defensively, it's been about the same as it was in the first half. But they're not getting the right movement in their sets or something, but something caught his eye there.
There's the buzzer, and we're set to put the ball in play. It'll be number 10, Jimmy Hanley, a 6'3" senior out of Columbus Ready. He'll toss it into Dylan Woods after the second buzzer. And up court comes Woods. Dixon is in the corner as Pruitt comes out to set the pick. Back over to the left side, and the three-point shot no good by Watkins. Unruh back over to Donner. Almost taken away, but saved by.
I thought he had to save it, but he would have been okay because the ball was tipped.
Runs double team back out to Staten. Will come down the lane, puts it up, no good. Rebound. Heidelberg up court quickly. Watkins will have it. Back over to Woods. Woods will take the three. Shot no good. Bruns gets the rebound. Flat-footed with a big long reach.
Looked like he had somebody pushing him from the back. There's a good one. There's the set play right there. You get the high-low action, and Bruns sealed his man down there. He's wide open. But they got that off by reversing the basketball at least to the top of the key.
Watkins down the lane. He'll dump it off to Pruitt, who'll get the easy bucket.
So the 2-2-1 press.
Here it comes. Alomar. Point Heidelberg lead. Alomar goes into the lane, tries to find Donner, but it's taken away by Watkins.
Needed a bounce pass there and probably a layup.
In the lane comes Dixon back out to Hanley. Shot no good, and Unruh with the rebound. Unruh back out to Staten. He'll pull it back out.
There they tried it again, the same play. There that time they reversed the ball all the way around, and they got an easier shot. So he got through to him during that timeout. I think the main subject there was to reverse the basketball.
Heidelberg, 10-point lead. Watkins back over to Hanley. Woods with it. Or rather, Nixon with it. His shot no good. Josh Dixon shot no good, and Bruns with a rebound.
So they got a chance to get it into single digits here.
14:42 to go. Staten back over to Unruh. Unruh handling the ball. Bruns will come out. Pruitt on him. Allemeyer, backside off balance shot up and in.
They got a little lucky there, but at least aggressive basketball taking it to the hole off the glass.
Allemeyer's got 12 points. Timeout Heidelberg here coming up. 14:15 to go. Heidelberg with the timeout as they see their lead shrink to 8 points. See if it's a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it right here and remind you
High Northern with 28 points in the paint, 22 for Heidelberg. And I think that's a little bit out of their normal play there.
Thought there was a timeout. Heidelberg with the basketball as they make a substitute. Aleno into the lane against Donner. He'll push it back out to Colby Kelly. And good defense for Ohio Northern. That brings the home crowd on their feet. The bench for Ohio Northern showing their support.
One other number that kind of stands out right now, points off turnovers. Heidelberg has 8 points off turnovers and Ohio Northern 2.
Inbounds pass to Bruns. He's got to work on Hutchinson off. The glass shot doesn't go.
He got the shot he wanted, just couldn't get it to go.
Loose basketball is going to be picked up by Holman. Back over to Hutchinson. Kelly on the right, or rather Jacobs with the ball. He'll take the long range shot, no good, and a rebound up and in by Arleno. Staten back over to Unruh. Back to Donner. He'll draw the fake, put the shot up, and it doesn't fall, but he'll go to the free throw line.
Going for the and one and couldn't quite get it to drop. On the other end, you know, they forced the outside shot, but gave up the offensive rebound.
From that timeout on, Polar Bears offense looking considerably better.
So Bruns goes out for a rest at the 13-minute mark.
Caleb Bryan will come in.
And that goes along with Pruitt, goes out too at the same time.
Donner hits the free throw. It's 47-39, 8-point difference. 13-11 to go in this one. Ohio Northern just continuing to battle back. Shot inside, no good, and there's going to be a foul on the backside. I think it's going to be on number 33, Hutchinson, but we'll see.
That was a nice under and up move there by Orlano, but once again, he had to do the finger roll there and didn't quite execute it.
Allemeyer's pass inside to Donner. Turnover in the backcourt.
See there, we got in a hurry one more time, and you can't do that. Just take your time, see what they're doing. There's always going to be somebody open.
Kelly with the basket. Unruh, he's trapped in the corner, over the middle.
Diagonal pass in the middle, back out. You got the press broke.
Staten with the basketball. Back out to Allemeyer. Allemeyer looks inside. Donner will come out for him. Back inside to Donner. Over to Unruh. He'll take the three. Not too bad of a look, but the shot doesn't go, and we've got a foul inside. Looks like that one will go on number 21. That's Logan Westholmes. sophomore out of Miami East.
6'6".
Staten on the inbounds pass to Donner, and he'll get the easy bucket.
Boy, there's a play you see all the way from junior high to college. You go out and pick the elbow and roll back to the bucket.
Long range jumper is Seth Holman. He counters, and Heidelberg's lead will go to 11 on his first three-pointer, first points of the day. Unruh in trouble.
Here comes Dave. They're aiming at you tonight. Saturday it was me.
Got my fingers.
Yeah. You did a good job, though, protecting the monitor. I'll give you that.
That's the first lesson in broadcasting. Save the equipment.
Yeah. But that ball's got to be reversed back to the guy that took it out. He's the guy that's open right away. And then, but that time he tried to do the diagonal pass, he was covered and threw it high.
So there's a whistle, and it's going to be on Heidelberg.
Now, if we can watch this, they've been trapping the ball after the first pass, and they'll kind of let you have it in the corner, and then they'll trap you out of that. That ball's got to be reversed quickly to the guy that took it out, and then around, and then look to the middle. See if they can do it there you go.
They're getting trapped in the corner.
Yeah,
that happened several times.
That takes the press off.
There's the lob inside to Bruns for an easy bucket. Ryan Bruns has got 15. Now the Northerns found their offensive touch once they just have to solve that pressure from Heidelberg.
Yep.
Colby Kelly pushes it over to the right side, and Jacobs. This time the shot no good, and Bruns will have it.
So Bruns and Pruitt both back in the ball game.
Here's Bryan, back over to Allemeyer. Battle for the rebound. This time Pruitt wins. Kelly with it, and there's going to be a foul as he goes inside. Does it go on Caleb Bryan. Elijah Purdue, a 5'10 freshman. Into the lineup for Heidelberg. Pruitt to Kelly. Arleno. Block.
Heidelberg has got some action over there from the bench, but I'll tell you what, it looks like all ball from here.
That was a nice block. We'll see it again here. Let's see what happens.
Oh,
maybe not.
We didn't see that angle.
Maybe not. Well,
maybe that's what they were looking at.
Maybe.
I take that back.
Looked like all ball from here,
yeah.
But
right across the forearm.
So anyway, Ohio Northern, see if they can capitalize on a break here. As Allemeyer will come right up the middle of the court over to Bryan. 9-point lead for Heidelberg. Unruh. Inside to Bryan, tipped away by Heidelberg.
Boy, it just looked like, maybe it's just me, but it just looked like everybody's in a hurry to do something. And I don't know. It must be me, because I just saw a block that was a foul.
Must be.
So
Bachman with the basketball. He's just into the lineup. Colton Bachman into the lineup as Allemeyer has it. Back over to Unruh. He'll take the shot and get it. That's what they need. Unruh with a nice shot, and it's 6-point difference.
That's their second three of the ball game, 2 for 11.
Three-pointer by Unruh comes at the right time. Heidelberg up by 6 as Josh Dixon out of LCC with the basketball. He'll go to the right side. He'll pull it back out. Shot clock at 10 as Pruitt has it.
There, a block Nice job by Bruns getting a hand up on him. It's hard for him to shoot over 6'8".
Let's see if Ohio Northern can move closer. Bruns. He's with the basketball. Bachman around and out.
They could have used that. That could have put him to within 3.
Good look by Bachman. The shot doesn't go. 6-point difference. Out front is Dylan Woods. Back over to Dixon. Dixon, he'll take the 15-footer. Ohio Northern really starting to clean up on the boards too.
Yeah, they're giving them one shot and done right now.
They fell behind in the first half, the overall rebound battle, but now it's starting to even up.
See?
Steal, turnover.
The turnover, another 2 points off of a turnover.
Hanley with an easy bucket, and that lead goes back to 8.
That's got to be frustrating for Coach Bensman.
There'll be a foul as Alomar takes it to the baseline. That'll go against Dylan Woods, I believe, his first. Paris Watkins will come back into the game for Heidelberg. Unruh will inbound it.
Ohio Northern's done their job getting it to single digits right at about the 10-minute mark. They did that.
Unruh back over to Bryan. He'll get it over to Alomar. Alomar to the hoop, and there's going to be a foul. It's going to go against number 10. That's Jimmy Hanley. That'll be his third foul. Ryan McClurg will come off Ohio Northern's bench and come in for Colton Bachman.
So Alomar going to be at the line, 6'2" junior from Elida, coming into the game averaging 11 points a game, 9 of 15 from the free throw line.
Alomar with 13 points.
You would think he'd have more than 15 foul shot attempts, wouldn't you, for the year?
You would. Second free throw's good. Alomar, a very steady, consistent player for the Polar Bears. Let's see what Ohio Northern can do on defense. Heidelberg digs in. Pruitt runs on him. They'll push it to the corner. Shot is good as Paris Watkins, 6'2", sophomore out of Chaminade Julienne, hits the bucket. Unruh, they'll clear it out. Heidelberg looks to be in some kind of a trapping defense there as Alomar gets it to Bruns. He'll take the 3. Shot no good, but the rebound comes down inside as Alomar takes it to the hoop and hits the bucket. Ryan McClurg dumped it off to Alomar, and Alomar scores, and difference is 7 points with 7:28 to go. Inside Pruitt. Shot doesn't go. Tip in the air. Second time will fall, though.
Yeah, Burns got caught gambling there and went for the steal and didn't get it, and Pruitt took advantage of that.
Pruitt's got 28 now.
Now, yeah, get the ball in the middle. Do not get it on the sideline.
Unruh over to Bruns, going in, and there's going to be a foul, and that's going to go against Jimmy Hanley. That'll be his 4th. And off the bench comes Alex Arleno.
He surely didn't think he was going to block that, did he?
We have a timeout, and we'll ponder that question. Our score, Heidelberg 59, Ohio Northern 50. We'll be back right after this.
In business since 1986, Klein's Auto Parts and Repair Center has been the go-to place for auto repairs. Our store is well stocked with high-quality Napa parts. Our Napa Auto Repair Center is a full-service garage located right next door. Check out these specials. With locations in Ada, Kenton, and Bellefontaine, you are never far from quality auto parts and services.
Trust us. NKTelco, a small town company with a big focus on customer service. We build business the old-fashioned way.
Trust us to be your internet provider.
Trust us to help you find the right cable package for your viewing needs.
Trust us to answer your questions any time of the day.
Trust NKTelco to be on call. Deliver and make sure your service is tailored to meet your needs.
We serve commercial and residential customers to meet their communication needs. Trust us at NKTelco.
59-50, Heidelberg with the lead. There you see the Ohio Northern University huddle. Ohio Northern's cut into the lead and makes some progress, but then pops up a turnover or something like that, and it just sets them back.
They got it down to 3, and then it's almost like they forgot how they got there, and a turnover on a pass that didn't need to be made, and it gives Heidelberg an easy layup at the other end. They go up by 5, and now they got it up by 9.
6:59 to go in this one. I'd like to thank our sponsors for tonight's game. Crofts Car Center, the right choice. El Campo Mexican Restaurant for the best Mexican food. Hengelson Sausage Company, Lima's finest handcrafted sausages. Nor-Ada Lanes, where you're always welcome. Viva Maria Italian Restaurant, authentic Italian. Catering available, and don't forget the cannolis. Western Sizzlin' Steakhouse, home of the flame-kissed steak. NKTelco. Whatever cards and games, where there's fun for everyone. NKT.TV. Ohio Northern University. Allen Knott Honda Toyota. A better experience and a better price only at Allen Knott. Cy Schwederman and Stites Grocery and Catering for the best prices around. All bringing you tonight's game between Ohio Northern and Heidelberg as Ryan Bruns connects on both of those free throws, and it's a 7-point lead for Heidelberg, who has the basketball. Pruitt with it on Bruns. Pruitt, turnaround, nice move, but Bruns will foul him.
Yeah, he spun around Bruns, got the position. Bruns tried to go over the top and get that, but he got too much arm.
Pruitt with 28 points so far here tonight. First free throw, no good.
This is the 163rd meeting between these two teams. Ohio Northern currently leads the all-time series 104-58.
Pruitt, who surpassed 1,000 points earlier in tonight's game. There you see the Polar Bears bench. See Brandon Waugh along there on the sidelines. As the Polar Bears turn it over, and up court the Student Princes come quickly. But Bryan will make the steal, and Alomar will handle it. Brandon Waugh, of course, out for freshman who saw playing time a year ago, out with an injury this year. Alomar back over to McClurg. Alomar looking to go one-on-one, but Arleo takes it away and puts it up and in.
Another night.
Arleno.
Several good moves tonight. That was one of them. Got him an easy layup.
Now that lead is at 10 points. McClurg. Timeout, Ohio Northern. They'll take a break. It's going to be a full timeout, so we'll take a break as well. Our score, Heidelberg 62, Ohio Northern 52. We'll be back right after this.
Here's the thing. If you're the kind of guy who eats, sleeps, and breathes farming, who gets up at dawn, determined to get the best crop and the best yield, why surrender to the mercy of the water table? Cy Schwederman Incorporated can lower your water table to an average of 2 to 3 feet below the surface, allowing you to grow stronger, healthier plants that root deeper, that are more resilient to the elements, that enable longer growing seasons, and can produce higher results in the fields and in your pocket. Trust CSI, your drainage experts since 1946.
Ohio Northern takes the timeout to set the strategy. They're down by 10 with 5:50 to go in this one. And tonight's OAC game between Heidelberg and Ohio Northern. Just taking a look at the OAC standings, Ron. Mount Union, a team that we saw earlier in the season, is at the top at 5-0.
Yeah, they're at the top. Heidelberg just lost to them by 2 points on Saturday, and Heidelberg is kind of right in the middle of the standing. Unfortunately, Ohio Northern is at the bottom right now, 0-4. They're trying to turn that around here before they end up halfway through the league season. On the one thing that stands out a little bit is 10 points off the bench for Heidelberg, only 2 bench points for Ohio Northern.
Ohio Northern with the basketball as Brian works the baseline, and the foul will go against Arleno. It's his second.
So Brian goes to the foul line, 10 of 15 on the season, 67%.
He'll connect. Brian actually leads the conference in shooting from the field at 65.2%. Donner, teammate Donner right behind him at 62.2%.
So they're getting some pretty good looks at the bucket.
With the basketball is Dylan Woods. He'll get it over to West Holmes, and inside they go to Pruitt. He'll work on Bruns and puts it up and off the glass and draws the foul.
Well, we're going to see that again on replay. We'll see if Bruns goes straight up or if he comes down. I don't know.
Kind of leans into him maybe.
Yeah. If his arms would have been straight up, I don't think he would have got a foul called.
So Pruitt lifts Heidelberg into a 12-point lead, and they'll keep that press on. It'll be tipped out of bounds. And
yeah, they tried to deny the inbounds pass, pick them up man to man, and then once in a while they'll fall back in the 2-2-1, and then once in a while it's straight man to man, but very seldom.
Alomar will inbound it. 65-53. It'll be tipped out of bounds, and slowly the Polar Bears work their way up court. Alomar to inbound it. Defending against him, Seth Holman.
Polar Bears going through a dry spell here in the last 3 minutes, or last 4 minutes.
Staten. Foul will go against Holman, number 22. His second. Alomar is trying to go to the basket. And Alomar will step to the free throw line. Alomar with the made free throw. 2 out of 4 at the line tonight. Second free throw also good. He's got 18 points. We've got a timeout. Ohio Northern will keep it right here. It's a 30-second timeout, and remind you that tonight's game brought to you by Crofts Car Center, the right choice. El Campo Mexican Restaurant for the best Mexican food. Hengelson Sausage Company, Lima's finest handcraft sausages. Nor-Ada Lanes, where you're always welcome. Viva Maria Italian Restaurant, authentic Italian catering available. Don't forget the cannolis. Western Sizzlin' Steakhouse, home of the flame-kissed steak. NKTelco, whatever cards and games where there's fun for everyone. NKT.TV. Ohio Northern University, Allen Knott Honda Toyota. A better experience and a better price only at Allen Knott. Cy Schwederman. And also Stites Grocery and Catering for the best prices around. Our scoreboard, of course, tonight, that place for pets. The score, 65-55, Heidelberg with a 10-point lead. And, of course, our replays tonight brought to you by Klein's Napa Auto Center.
So Ohio Northern, that's their 4th team foul here in the half. Heidelberg has 10, so Ohio Northern, if they can be aggressive with the basketball, draw fouls, they can get to the line shooting 2.
Staten, the backcourt foul. Watkins will inbound it. Gets it into Woods. Watkins inside. Arleno, shot a little bit short on Bryant. Rebound comes down to Watkins. Looks inside.
He didn't hit the rim, so the shot clock's down to 7.
Short jumper Watkins, no good. Bruns has it. Finally, it comes down to Allemeyer. Staten up court. Donner will come off the Ohio Northern bench here in a moment and enter the game. Bryant, chased down by Allemeyer. Allemeyer inside to Bruns. He'll be double teamed. He'll make a move inside off the glass and draw the foul.
The double team came a little too late. He got out of it. Just unable to make the basket.
Pruitt's first foul. 32-point performance by Myron Pruitt. Bruns at the line. His first free throw a little bit short. Take a look at the play one more time. Bruns goes inside. Draws the foul, and he'll go to the line. Second free throw rolls home. Bruns has 18 points on the night.
I just looking, Pruitt has 32 points, and he's in double digits in rebounds also, so he has his double-double for the night already.
On the outside is Holman. It's taken away by Allemeyer. He's going to try to take it in. Holman goes in and draws the foul. Allemeyer to the court. Allemeyer will go to the line. Here you see the breakaway. Allemeyer taking it full tilt. And there's the collision. Allemeyer 5 out of 7 at the line. 18 points for the night. 6 out of 11 from the field. Tell you one thing though, Ron, Ohio Northern still isn't going away though. They're still hanging.
They keep playing hard. They did that the other day on Saturday. They just keep coming back and coming back. And that's all you can ask for.
Second free throw also good, and the difference is 7 points with 4:07 to go. Staten tips it away. Good defensive play by Staten. He has the ball. Donner is to the right side. Staten takes it up and in.
Okay, got it down to 5.
What a nice defensive play.
All right. Ohio Northern picks him up man-to-man full court.
Heidelberg a little bit rattled. Up court it comes to Watkins. He'll try and settle it down. Almost a steal by Staten. Back over to Watkins. He looks inside for Pruitt. Back out to Colby Kelly as Watkins will handle the basketball out front. Tries to go inside. Allemeyer will stop him. They're going to call a offensive foul on Heidelberg. Well, Ron, last minute or so has been quite profitable for Ohio Northern.
It sure has. They kind of give them a little bit of their own medicine there, picking them up full court, speeding them up a little bit.
Ohio Northern needs a good possession here. Allemeyer in the backcourt.
Let's see if they go to the play where they get it to the side and swing it around, then look for Bruns coming across the lane. That's
just scary, isn't it? Staten with it. He'll handle it down the middle. He's off balance, but there's going to be a foul inside, and that's going to go against Jimmy Hanley, and I think that's 5 on Hanley if it's on him.
And one more time, you get it to 5, that ball has to go to Bruns. It has to go through him. He doesn't necessarily have to shoot it, but he has to touch the ball. And instead, we're going through the lane and throwing it up.
Fortunately, they got a foul.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure Hanley believed he made any contact, but
Staten goes to the line 20 of 29 coming into the game. 69% is the 6'2" freshman from Proctorville.
Biggest free throws he's had in a while, I'm sure. First one rims in and out. Teammates offer him some encouragement. Here comes the second one. He's got 4 points in the night. Around and out, but he gets had his own rebound, and it's going to go off his hands and out of bounds. Timeout, Ohio Northern. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. 65-60 our score. 30-second timeout for Ohio Northern with 3:05 to go, Ron. And Ohio Northern just trying to make sure they can control the tempo and the possessions here. Put some pressure perhaps on Heidelberg.
Yeah, it looked like they tried to speed him up. They speed him up, got a couple turnovers from Heidelberg. They get it to 5, and they're just unable to get over that hump. And, maybe they can get a steal, get a layup. Maybe that'll get them over the hump and get them going.
Had a missed opportunity there with the free throws, and hate to dwell on that, but a couple of big points as possessions start to mean something here. 5-point lead, Heidelberg, inbound pass. Up court quickly comes Woods. He's going to try to take it inside. Bruns with a block. Staten will have it.
See there, they got him sped up. They don't want to take a shot that quick anymore, and he couldn't help but try to do the layup and got it blocked by Bruns. There's that reverse. There he is.
Palomar inside, a little bit too inside, and it's going to come down to Heidelberg.
So once again, they had a chance, just couldn't execute it.
Back out Josh Dix, or rather that's Dylan Woods, and there's going to be a foul on Staten in the backcourt. Boy, the last 2 possessions for Ohio Northern offense, tough ones to take. Watkins will inbound it. Back over to Woods. Woods on Staten. Nixon's pass to Pruitt. And Pruitt finally connects.
Just about unstoppable there.
He's got 34.
Just about somebody has to drop down on him, double team him, make him give up the ball.
Donner. It's going to be a whistle inside. It's going to be on Pruitt, I do believe.
Looking for the high-low, and, that's a good idea right there. And they have to foul Bruns in order to keep him from getting the ball. And that's good for Ohio Northern, shooting 2 foul shots with a 74% free throw shooter with the clock stopped.
Free throw is a little bit short. .156 to play in this one on that Place for Pets scoreboard. Second free throw good. Full timeout, Ohio Northern will take a break. Our score, Heidelberg 67, Ohio Northern 61. We'll be back right after this.
You know Stites Grocery as a discount grocery store for over 30 years. You know us for our great variety of food at very reasonable prices and our high-quality meat department where you can get our deli and meats at low prices. But did you know we've been catering for over 10 years? We specialize in wedding receptions and other events. We can customize your party with a variety of options. Stites Grocery and Catering in Lima. Stop in, call us, or check out our Facebook page for our daily deals.
Six-point difference, and we're into the final 156 as we'll find out what happens. As Ohio Northern, you know, the entire game, especially here in the second half, Ron, they have just played as hard as possible. They just in the last minutes, they just missed a couple of real key shots, some free throws, and it's just they can't get quite past that 6-point difference.
Right, and you know, man-to-man full court press is not something they normally do, so it's going to take something out of them.
They had it to 5 and just couldn't get it any closer. Now the Heidelberg's going to go to the line, and we'll see what happens as far as their ability to hit free throws. Donner picks up his second foul.
He hasn't been to the free throw line much this year, 1 of 3 from the foul line. If my math is right on that, that's 33%.
Arleno, shots around and out. So we'll see what happens here.
He might be somebody you need to look at when you need to foul, and that's coming up here pretty soon.
Alomar with it. Top of the key, back over to Unruh. Alomar into Bruns. Shot clock at 10 seconds, game clock at 1:23. Cross court, Staten, jump shot, got it. 67-63, 1:14 to go. Easy bucket by Watkins, and the lead jumps back to 6.
Yeah, he just beat him down the floor.
Trying to go under a minute. Staten hands it off to Donner. He'll score.
Okay, nice.
4-point difference, timeout.
Nice job there, scoring quickly.
Take a look at it on the replay again. See Staten dumps it off to Donner. Nice left-handed layup. We'll keep it right here. It's at 69-65 as Ohio Northern comes back out of the huddle run. What will the Polar Bears try and do?
Well, they're getting to the point now where, you know, with 58 seconds, you know, they got to know who the foul shooters are for Heidelberg. If they're going to foul, they got to foul the poorest foul shooter they can find. First of all, you got to let them have the ball, and then you got to foul. Or you can take this possession. Even if they try to run the clock down, that's not something they're used to doing. So you might be able to get a bad shot out of them if they're going to do it that way, because you're only down by 4, so you could go that route, not foul, and make them take a bad shot and get the rebound, and then you still got over 30 seconds to go.
Difference is 4 points, 69-65. And it will be interesting to see what the Polar Bears can do here. No matter what, Heidelberg has not been able to shake Ohio Northern. They've had some pretty sizable leads, but Ohio Northern stays right in it. 4 points, 58.9 seconds to go on that Place for Pets scoreboard. They inbound it to Watkins. Watkins back over to Arleno, over to Watkins.
The one guy you do not want to foul
is this guy. Oh, almost a loose basketball. Somehow they get it up court. There's Pruitt. Shot is good. Pruitt connects. 36 points on the night for Pruitt. Not sure how the ball got down court, but it did. Bruns, pass intended for him, and he's going to pick it up and get it in. Donner, he'll take it to the hoop, and he'll draw the foul. 30.4 seconds, so these free throws become very critical.
So now they're to the point where I think they almost have to foul. Well, they do have to foul. They can't let them run the clock out. And like I said, Pruitt, he's an 84% foul shooter. The worst one out there that we've seen so far is probably Arleno. Came in at 1 of 3. He's already missed 1 here just a little bit ago. Other than that, the whole team shoots 71% from the free throw line.
Daniel Donner will step to the free throw line for Ohio Northern. 6'7" senior out of Northmore. Free throw, no good. High Northern not having the greatest night at the free throw line.
No, they aren't, especially right when seems like right when they needed them.
Second free throw, no good. Rebound, Donner gets it. Bruns will get it. Back over to Donner. Here comes Bruns, and he'll draw the foul. 24.2 seconds left. Take a look at that one. Saw that on our replay as Bruns will step to the line. There you see Ryan out of Marion Local High School.
Yeah, we have Ohio Northern down for 19 of 30 from the free throw.
Second free throw is no good, and rebound comes down to Donner. Loose ball is picked up.
Unfortunate there. They had,
Watkins.
They had the rebound and unfortunately couldn't get it out.
There you see a replay brought to you by Klein's Napa Auto Center. Don't want to forget our fine sponsors for our replays tonight. Watkins will go to the line, 5-point difference.
He comes in 11 of 16 from the foul line, 68% free throw shooter.
Connects on the free throw. Here comes the big free throw.
Right now, you'd say that has to be the difference in the ball game. Ohio Northern's having trouble with the foul line, and that was a big shot there by Watkins, followed by another one.
That's a 7-point difference. Heidelberg will take a full timeout. We'll take a break. Our score, Heidelberg 73, Ohio Northern 66.
Laredo Lanes in Ada offers men's league bowls on Mondays and Wednesday evenings, women's league bowls on Thursday evenings, couples bowls on Friday evenings, kids bowl on Saturday mornings from December through March, Scotch mixed double bowls on the last Saturday of every month, open bowling on Saturday evening, Saturday afternoon reserve the bowling alley for children's birthday parties, and on Sunday, lanes are available to reserve for birthdays of any age as well as for group events. Check out LaredoLanes.com for more info.
Ohio Northern finds himself down by 7 points. Heidelberg really, as we mentioned before the break, hitting their free throws down the stretch. Polar Bears, they pulled to within 5 and had a couple of free throws in a possession and just couldn't get any closer.
Yeah, a lot of times it just boils down to when you make those free throws, not necessarily what your percentage is.
Bruns, the shot no good, and Pruitt with a rebound, and this one's going to be history.
They're going to dribble the clock out, so it's a 73-66 win over Ohio Northern by Heidelberg. A game very similar to the game we saw Saturday. One team up and down the floor. They want to push the tempo, and Ohio Northern just a little bit in a hurry once in a while and turns the ball over, and they score off of turnovers. Points off turnovers, 14 for Heidelberg, only 7 for Ohio Northern. And unfortunately, another loss for Ohio Northern. Dave, we're going to turn it over to Dave, who has Coach Bensman.
So we're back here at Ohio Northern. Heidelberg, a winner over the Polar Bears. As you look at the second half, you got to feel a little bit better about the way the team played. It's a little disappointing, the loss, of course, but the play was a lot better.
Yeah, I mean, we're just going to have to get better and improve. We got some young kids out there on the basketball floor, and they got to get better and improve. Our shooting percentage, hopefully we get to shoot the basketball a little bit better from the perimeter. That's kind of, we knew that was going to be a little bit of Achilles heel for us when we lost our point guard and we lost our starting 2 guard. So So now we're just trying to work a little bit into the rotation to see if we can get some guys within the 8-9 man rotation, and we're still trying to fill that away out a little bit because of the injuries. But handled the pressure a little bit better, a little stronger, came out a lot more assertive, in the second half, and I thought we did a good job in that respects. But we can't start games like that and get caught in a hole and have a kid like Pruitt go off on us for those kind of scores in the beginning of the game.
As you look to the holiday tournament in Las Vegas, what will you try to accomplish out there?
We got good teams out there. We're playing Linfield, who had the #1 team, Nebraska Wesleyan, on the ropes by 11 at halftime. And then North Central, who's always in the top 10. So, we're playing some really good teams out in Las Vegas. So that's going to be great for us, I think, just to get us better. We got to get better with the pressure. We started out the first half 0 for 7 from three. We got to have some guys step up and hit those shots.
All right, well, good luck with that tournament, and thank you very much.
Thanks.
Ohio Northern loser tonight to Heidelberg. We'll be back with a recap of the stats right after this.
At That Place for Pets, we offer classes for puppies to seniors, puppy kindergarten, family dog, advanced or top dog, and agility classes. If you're looking for a place for your dog to play, we offer doggy daycare. Let them play in a monitored, temperature-controlled area. Doggy daycare is available Monday through Friday, 6:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Screening is required. At That Place for Pets, our groomers are ready to help your pet look their best. Call today for your appointment. That Place for Pets, for playing, training, and grooming, where every dog can be a top dog.
Whatever Cards and Games in Ada is your locally owned, family-friendly business for all your gaming needs. We carry a wide range of collectible card games, board games, family games, role-playing games, educational games for all ages, and more. Stop in today for your much-needed expansion packs and war miniatures. We are an official tournament store for Yu-Gi-Oh!, Magic the Gathering, and Cardfight Vanguard. Expect an enjoyable time at Whatever Cards and Games, where there's fun for everyone.
In business since 1986, Klein's Auto Parts and Repair Center has been the go-to place for auto repairs. Our store is well stocked with high-quality Napa parts. Our Napa Auto Repair Center is a full-service garage located right next door. Check out these specials. With locations in Ada, Kenton, and Bellefontaine, you are never far from quality auto parts and services.
Trust us. NKTelco, a small-town company with a big focus on customer service. We build business the old-fashioned way.
Trust us to be your internet provider.
Trust us to help you find the right cable package for your viewing needs.
Trust us to answer your questions any time of the day.
Trust NKTelco to be on call. Deliver and make sure your service is tailored to meet your needs.
We serve commercial and residential customers to meet their communication needs. Trust us at NKTelco.
Here's the thing. If you're the kind of guy who eats, sleeps, and breathes farming, who gets up at dawn, determined to get the best crop and the best yield, why surrender to the mercy of the water table? Cy Schwieterman Incorporated can lower your water table to an average of 2 to 3 feet below the surface, allowing you to grow stronger, healthier plants that root deeper, that are more resilient to the elements, that enable longer growing seasons, and can produce higher results in the fields and in your pocket. Trust CSI, your drainage experts since 1946.
Back here at Ohio Northern University Sports Center, taking a look at those final numbers, Ron Cruzy. And boy, you look at free throws and three-point field goal shooting for Ohio Northern and you start getting the shakes.
Yeah, those were the two areas that really hurt the Polar Bears. 2 of 14 from the three-point line and 20 of 32 from the foul line. And right when they needed them too, and they didn't get them. Only 5 of 8. They only shot 8 free throws, did Heidelberg. Rebounding really close. Turnovers were close. But you can't make up for 2 of 14 from the three-point line and 20 of 32 from the foul line. For Heidelberg, Myron Pruitt lived up to his billing, 36 points and 15 rebounds. He's the only Heidelberg player in double figures, so he had quite a game for them. For Ohio Northern, Ryan Bruns 20 points and 7 rebounds. Austin Allemeyer, he had 20 points. Daniel Donner, was another Polar Bear in double figures, 12 points and 9 rebounds. But again, it was the three-point shooting and the foul shooting that hurt the Polar Bears tonight.
Ohio Northern falls to 3-7 overall and 0-5 in conference. They've lost 5 straight OAC games, and they'll head west to the Las Vegas Division III hoops tournament out there with some, as you heard Coach Bensman talk about, some very, very strong competition there coming up over the holiday break. We'd like to thank our sponsors for tonight's game between Ohio Northern and Heidelberg. Crofts Car Center, the right choice. El Campo Mexican Restaurant for the best Mexican food. Hengelson Sausage Company, Lima's finest handcraft sausages. Noeda Lanes, where you're always welcome. Viva Maria Italian Restaurant, authentic Italian catering available. Don't forget the cannolis. Western Sizzlin' Steakhouse, home of the flame-kissed steak. NKTelco, whatever cards and games where there's fun for everyone. NKT.TV. Ohio Northern University, Allen Knott Honda Toyota, a better experience at a better price, only at Allen Knott. Cy Schwederman and Stites Grocery and Catering for the best prices around, all bringing you tonight's game. Our replays this evening brought to you by Klein's Napa Auto Center and our scoreboard, that place for pets where every dog can be the top dog. We'd also like to remind you that NKTelco Sports and its sponsors are pleased to bring you replays of Ohio Northern men's basketball on NKTelco Channel 3 or in HD on Channel 503, Thursday, December 20th at 8 p.m. and Sunday, December 23rd at 2 p.m. on NKTelco and NKT.TV. You can also watch the games on WOSN and on demand on the NKTelco Sports Facebook page and at nktelco.net. I'd like to thank our crew here tonight. From Ohio Northern, our director, Bryce Hamrick, his assistant, Michael McIntyre. On the cameras tonight, Tyler Wolf, Kurt Kuffner, Janelle Bullheimer. I'm Dave Helmstetter, and alongside me tonight, Ron Cruzy. And our final score from Ohio Northern, Heidelberg 73, Ohio Northern 66.